Hello, my fellow creators, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Can you believe it's already 2026? Well, it's the second of the month, which means it's time for the SheetLoad creative team to share our version of this month's SheetLoad of Cards sketch. Now, the SheetLoad of Cards sketch is a sketch, cutting guide, and full supply list provided free to all of Call Me Crafty Al's subscribers. Now, I'll be sure to link to Call Me Crafty Al's channel in the description box below. Now, the first of the month, Alicia of the Call Me Crafty Al channel shares the newest sketch. And on the second of the month, she shares a full process video showing how she used the sketch, including any tips or tricks she may have. Now, the creative team also shares our version of how we use the sketch on the second of the month. There will be a link to a playlist in the description box so you can follow along with all of the creative team members for the January 2026 SheetLoad of Cards sketch. If you're going to play along, be sure to use the hashtags on the sketch when sharing on social media so we can see what all our crafty friends have made. This month's sketch is inspired by Kendra's card challenge number 18, sketch number 15. So along those lines, I decided to use this card kit, this mystery card kit from Kendra's card challenge. So this mystery card making kit featured papers from Hobby Lobby, and I got this beautiful stamp set. It is the Hearts 2 stamp set from Prickly Pear Stamps, and it has a coordinating die. Now, in case you're not familiar with a SheetLoad, the SheetLoad sketch does provide you all the supplies you'll need to make a SheetLoad of cards, how many cards it will yield, and this month it yields 8 cards, any assembly suggestions, and alternatives or other ways to use the sketch, such as rotating or flipping the sketch. Now, page 2 is your cutting guide, and that will show you how to cut all your pattern paper and cardstock that you'll need to make your cards. So let me show you what I made. Now, for my 8 cards, I used only the goodies that were in that mystery card kit. So the cardstock, the this love die cut was in there. I did cut out these hearts out of the colored cardstock with that coordinating die from the stamp set. And then it had these beautiful acetate die cuts in there. So when I die cut the hearts here, what I did was I cut out of this section that was behind the pattern paper to kind of save on my colored cardstock. So you won't see it here because the pattern paper is hiding it. I also added on these top 4 matte layer of sorts. So when I cut down my colored cardstock to 4 by 5 1/4, I saved the strips that were left and I used those to create a faux matte layer behind my pattern paper. Now, I used the acetate little die cuts for this one. I didn't add that faux matte layer to my pattern paper here. And in order to attach these acetate die cuts so you wouldn't see the adhesive behind it, I used some peel and stick that I had in my stash. So it's a full sheet of just adhesive, and I rubbed it on that full sheet, peeled it off, and then there was adhesive behind the full die cut image. So in fact, let me show you what those look like because I have a couple of extra. So here are those acetate die cuts, so you can kind of see what they look like there. But because it is acetate, it is somewhat transparent, at least even the image part is, and that's why I put like full adhesive behind the whole die cut piece. And let me show you the die that I used. This is the coordinating die that came with that stamp set. So I cut this out, like I said, of the colored cardstock, and then I just added the heart there with the die cut love word that came in the mystery card kit. And on these 4, I added some of these little pearl embellishments. They're like a pink pearl. See if you can see it a little bit closer. Really cute. So everything I used, other than the card bases, because I used some cream card bases I had in my stash, everything I used was from that mystery card kit. And when you get a mystery card kit from Kendra, she has this QR code that you can scan it and it'll tell you what is in the kit, just in case you want to buy some more of the papers or find out where the stamp set or whatever is in the kit, where it's from. So for example, this kit that I used had paper from Hobby Lobby, had enamel dots from Trinity Stamps, the heart die cuts, the love die cuts, some Valentine acetate stickers, coordinating cardstock, stamp set, so lots of fun. And that's for VIP patrons on Kendra's Card Challenge. So I'll link to Kendra's Patreon as well in case you're interested in joining her Patreon. But these are my 8 cards. Didn't they come out just so beautifully? Let's take a peek. Let me kind of spread them all out so you can see all 8. And let me get them in camera because I have a habit of getting them off camera. But look how pretty they turned out. I love the colors. I love that pattern paper. The die cut, everything coordinates just beautifully, which is one of the things I love about Kendra's mystery card kits. In fact, let me kind of show you. It had some die cut hearts. Here's the little embellishments. Here's some of the cardstock that came in the kit. So you see I only have one left of this craft one, one left of this cream one. I used the extra pink, this pink and this burgundy behind these because I was using cream colored cardstock. I wanted some differentiation between the card base and the panel, so I added those there. But I still have 5 card panels left that I can use. I have plenty of pattern paper. Look how pretty these are. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And again, I made all 8 cards using only contents from that mystery card kit. And of course, my sheet load sketch. Thanks so much for sticking around to the end. I'd be thrilled if you subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me on any of my other social media platforms. As always, have a beautiful, safe, and creative day. Thanks for watching. Bye.
The last weekend of summer, the empire at our fingertips, the autumn to discover. If I would have had the worthiness to be the perfect lover, would you stay under the willow tree when I asked if you would be? Would you be my Valentine? Would you be my Valentine? Still I lie within a memory, devoted as your lover. You could take my hands and cover your eyes and tell me there's no other. Would you be my Valentine? Would you be